It is always a pleasure and an honor to come on your timelines every weekend. We are having so much fun and excitement. Thank you all for your support. Thank you to Kish. Thank you to Albert. Thank you to all you lovely people who share the video and like and comment. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So today we want to encourage and motivate ourselves. I mean, life is hard. About 2-3 weeks ago, I had one of my daughters. I call her a daughter because she always comes to me when she has a problem. Like, she's like a little sister, so I call her a daughter. I have about 4 of such girls, and she called me and she was really down, and she said that I don't understand this life. I am trying everything to make it, and it seems whenever I feel I'm always there, something happens and I have to start all over. She was really down. She was depressed and she was crying. She said for the past 1 week or so, she's always been wetting her pillow because she feels like, where's this life taking me? Why me? What's happening to me? And I could really relate. You know, it's not easy to do something for yourself and to have it just as you have anticipated or you've imagined. You know, life is really difficult, and nobody, even those that were born with silver spoons in their mouth, have their own struggles. So life is a struggle. It's a journey. It's hard, but we are not supposed to give up. You know, sometimes you are doing something and then you need the people around you to love and support you, and those are the very people who reject you. Sometimes you have a bright idea, the support is not there. Sometimes it's relationship wise, sometimes it's business, it's you're trying to have a good relationship with God. All these things are hard, and today I want us to talk about the Chinese bamboo tree. So the first time I heard the story was when I was listening to one of my favorite motivational speakers, Les Brown, and he narrated the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. So today I want to share it with you, and I want us to pick some lessons from it and use it as an encouragement and also to motivate ourselves, okay? So he said that in the Far East, there's this Chinese bamboo tree. And when you plant this tree, you don't see any growth or any sign of growth in 5 years. You have to keep fertilizing it, watering the ground. You have to nourish it for 5 years. And it doesn't show any sign of growth until the 5th year when it breaks through the ground. And when it breaks through the ground, it shoots up to 90 feet tall in 5 weeks. Tell me, does the tree shoot in 90 feet tall in 5 weeks or in 5 years? Of course, in 5 years, because any time within that 5 years, if you stop watering and nourishing that plant, it's going to die. The same applies to our dreams. It's hard, I know. Like, you know, these things, nobody even prepares us for it. And so sometimes when they hit you, say, oh God, why me? I'm doing all this. I heard Prince Amoabeng, is it Prince? The UT boss, Mr. Amoabeng, I don't know if he is Prince, I believe so. He said that when anytime something, KSM was interviewing him, and he said that anytime things are going well for him, that's when he asks himself, why me? Because he wants to know why God has given him that blessing. You know, but most of us ask, why me when it's going bad? If not you, who? You know, sometimes you go through things and at the end of the struggle, you realize, God was preparing me for these things. Like, you know, the universe was really preparing me for this thing. You might not know why you are going through. I don't know what struggles are. I have my own struggles. We might not know why we are going through this, but trust me, it is to prepare us for a greater future. You know, when you are not built well for success, when the success comes, you lose it easily. So the training ground, it's hard. On the battlefield, we'll have it easy. Trust me. With consistency and patience and faith, in as much as it is hard, we will make it. You know of the saying that easy come, easy go. You know that, right? That's how life is. When you get it easy, you'll slip through your fingers easily. Nothing worth comes easy. And so with consistency and patience and faith, we are going to make it. I say this to myself every morning, that no matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I am going to make it. So I hope this was motivational enough for you. Don't drown in sorrow, okay? People have bigger problems than yours. When you even hear yours, when you hear theirs, you just go back and say, thank you, God. Let's be grateful for everything that is happening to us, okay? One day, at the end of life, you would have a story to tell. So keep the faith. You're going to make it. See you next time. Bye.